Welcome everybody to this mini golf tournament. Congrats to Bella on her win last tournament, and Bella not playing in this one, but gonna have a chance to continue her perfect season. She has not lost yet this season. Steven's putt gets up there, same with mine. Dawson looking for his first ever win. Can he do it here? Comment who you think is gonna win. And check back at the end of the video to see if you were right. Eddie, his putt bounces over by Dawson. All solid tee shots to start. My putt here for two. Missed it. Looking for my first win this season. Same with Steven and Dawson. Eddie already has two. Looking for his third. I'm in for three. Steven rolls it right over the edge. Gonna tap it in for his three. Eddie and Dawson a chance to take the lead. Dawson's putt got it. And Eddie rolls it in for his two. Eddie and Dawson tied for the lead. On to hole two. Dawson's putt here. Breaking to the right, but not enough speed. Gonna come up a little short. Eddie rips this one off the wall and goes into the water hazard, but he might have a chance to play it out. Steven, his putt here. Rolling up, off the wall, and a great tee shot from Steven. My putt, rolling down off the wall, gets a great bounce just left of the hole. Gonna tap it in here for my two, up to five. Eddie makes it from the water. What a shot from Eddie there. That misses. That's rolling by quite a ways, and that was to take the lead. Since Dawson missed his, Dawson for his three, missed it. Gonna tap it in for his four. Eddie gonna be your leader through two holes. Steven here for his two. Rolls it in up to five, down one. On to hole three. A tricky hole here. Eddie not even playing around with that first hole. And does not make it down. Steven misses the hole, rolling around, gets in, down on the right level there by the hole. My putt on a good line, got it to go, but could not get it for a hole in one. Gonna tap it in for my two, up to seven. Dawson misses it, rolls over, rolling down, and no, not going to make it in. Dawson going for the top hole, gets it in, rolls out, tracking. Somehow had enough. What a two from Dawson. Eddie trying to do the same thing, but could not get the same result. Steven, for his two, drains it. Might have a three-way tie if Eddie makes this, and yes, a three-way tie for first. Dawson down one. On to hole four. Steven's putt hits the right wall. That looked like an Eddie putt there. Rolling back down. My putt. Little left of the hole. And keeps on rolling to the back wall. Dawson. His putt here, needs a break left, doesn't. Gets a good bounce back towards the hole. Eddie. This one needs to go right. Stayed to the left. Bounces off the back wall. Steven, for his two, would be a great two, and he's going to leave it short. Going to tap it in for his three, but he missed it. Gonna tap it in for four, up to 11. A rare four from Steven. Dawson rolls it in for his two, up to 10. Eddie drains it up to 9, and my putt to stay tied for the lead with Eddie. Got it to go up to 9. On to hole 5. A tricky hole here. You have to get the right bounces. My putt rolling up by the hole. Great tee shot there. Dawson. His putt off the wall and behind the rock there. Eddie Trying to sneak it through, but bounces over by Dawson. Gonna have a long second putt. Steven trying to play it along that right wall. Almost jumps out. Stays in, and a great putt from Steven. Dawson here for his 2. Pulled this one, breaking back towards the hole, but not gonna find it. Eddie got the read on a good line, but broke the other way. Little different angle. Steven here for his 2. Lips it in up to 13. My putt here to take the lead. Got it. Up to 11. Eddie gonna tap his in for 3 up to 12. And Dawson in for 3 up to 13. We're all within 2. Still a close tournament on to hole 6. My putt hits the right wall off the tub and stays there. Steven. His putt jumps out of play. Took a bad bounce off the wall. Dawson misses my ball and bounces back towards him. Wow. Eddie hits the right wall off the rock, and somehow my tee shot is going to be the best one. But not in for 2 yet. Dawson's putt here lips it in. Could it be? Is this Dawson's tournament? My putt. Thought I had it, broke left at the end and rolls by. Eddie, an awkward stance here. Needs to go and not gonna find it. Gonna tap it in for his 3 up to 15, tied with Dawson. Steven gonna take his drop. Now hitting 3, and his putt missed it. So 2 4s in the last 3 holes for Steven. He's up to 17. My putt here to stay in the lead. Got it up to 14. Eddie and Dawson down just 1. Steven down 3. On to hole 7. Dawson's putt here bounces off the wall and stays there. My putt just misses Dawson's ball and rolls up somewhat towards the hole. Eddie, his putt almost hit the left wall, gets a bad bounce, and rolls back down. Steven. Can Steven make a comeback? Knocks Dawson's ball closer than mine to the hole, and Steven in a decent spot himself. Eddie here for his 2, misses it. Steven. His putt breaking to the right. Not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for his 3 up to 20. My putt here for 2. Missed it. Breaks to the right there. Gonna tap it in for my 3 up to 17. Dawson to tie it up here. His putt. No, missed it. Gonna tap it in for his 3 up to 18. And Eddie got it for his 3. Also up to 18. On to hole 8. Dawson's putt here stays there. Good break for Dawson. My putt bouncing off the walls and rolling back down. But stays there. Eddie, his putt jumps out. Oh no. Eddie can't believe it. Steven. His putt knocks my ball forward, but they're both rolling back down. Eddie taking his drop, now hitting 3. Steven for his 2. What a putt from Steven. He's up to 22, inching his way back into it here. My putt missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for my 3 up to 20. Eddie hitting that one-handed and rolling back down to him. Now hitting 4. Eddie's putt here. Missed it. And going to tap it in for his 5. The highest score we've seen on a hole so far this tournament. Dawson leaves his short. Stays up. Going to tap it in for his 3. But no, he missed it. Dawson had a chance to tie it up, but now down 2, up to 22. I have a 2-shot lead. Steven's putt here on hole 9 needs to go into the left hole and rolls into the right one. Rolling off to the right and off the back wall. My putt going for the left one. Bounces back and not going to find the log. Going to tap it in for my 2. Just left of the hole. Misses. Rolls by. Dawson. His putt here. Rolling down. Hugging that right side. Rolls down. And out. Got a good roll out of the log. And right next to me, Eddie. Hugging that left side. Bounces to the right. And not going to get down. Eddie's second putt. Missed it left. And up against the back wall. Steven for his 2. Be a big putt if he can make it, and he misses it. Gonna tap it in for his 3 at 25 on the front 9. Dawson. Missed it as well. Gonna tap it in for his 3, also at 25. Eddie for his 3, missed it. Wow, Eddie up to 27. And my putt here for 3, got it up to 23. Still a 2-shot lead over Dawson and Steven. On to the back 9 we go. Hole 10 here. Steven's putt gets through, almost goes in, and rolls down. My putt. Rolling up there, needs a bounce, gets one, needs another one, and no, misses just left of the hole. We'll take it. Dawson. His putt here gets a bad bounce, but could have been worse. Dawson here for his 2. Hits this one with some speed, rolls just by. Great effort from Dawson. Eddie rolls it up there off the wall and rolling back down. Oh my goodness. Eddie now for his 2. Has a look at the hole, breaks right to left, and he missed it to the left. Steven for his 2, misses it. So my lead could grow to 3 here. If I can make this, and got it for my 2 up to 25. Looking for my first win this season. Eddie lips out for his 3. Eddie has gone 5-4-4 in the last 3 holes. Wow, he's not happy. Dawson in for 3 up to 28. Just down 3. On to hole 11. My putt here, bouncing off the walls. Rolls back down and going to be a tricky second putt. Steven. His putt here. Plays this one perfectly. Needs a bounce. Gets one, but not enough speed. Wow, nearly hole in 1 for Steven. They're going to tap it in for his 2 up to 30. Dawson pulls this one, gets out, but rolls into the water. Going to be a tricky second putt. Eddie rolls it right into the water, and his struggles continue. Dawson here chops it out for his 2, rolls down by me. Eddie took a full swing. If he caught that one clean, might have found the road, but what a shot from Eddie. Wow. Can't believe that. My putt, missed it. Tricky with that mound there. Dawson rolls up the mound, hits my ball. Eddie going to tap it in for his 3. A great 3 for Eddie there. Dawson. His putt. Missed it. Going to tap it in for his 4. 5 actually, up to 33. My putt in for 3 up to 28. My lead is down to 2 over Steven. On to hole 12. Steven's putt, too much speed and going to roll into the hazard over. My putt, probably the trickiest hole on the course. Thought I had it, but no. lips out and rolls into the hazard as well. Eddie rips this one as well and right into the hazard. Dawson had 3 reads, going with a little less speed here. Needs to hang on. And it does. Stays on the green. Eddie here for his 2. Gets it out. Rolling back down, but stays on the green. My putt caught this one clean and rolling back towards the tee. Oh no, not where you want to be. Steven not playing around, just going to take his drop. Now hitting 3, and his putt misses it. Is it going to roll back? No, stays there. Going to tap it in for his 4, up to 34. Eddie rolls it in for his 3, up to 37. Maybe the start of a little comeback. My putt for 3. Falling off to the right towards Dawson. Hits his ball and stays there. My putt now for 4. Rolled it in up to 32. And Dawson for his 2. Rolls it in. He's within 3. Steven down 2. Eddie down 5. On to hole 13. 6 holes to play. Dawson's putt here off the wall nearly goes in. And a great tee shot from Dawson. Eddie taking a more direct line. Needs a bounce. Could not get it. My putt. Rolling down. Hits the wall. Needs to hit that wall. It does. And no good. Thought I had it there. Steven. Hole in 1 to get within 1. His putt rolling down. Misses the wall. And not going to find it for a hole in 1. Going to tap mine in for 2 up to 34. Dawson rolls his in for 2 as well. Still down 3. Steven to stay within 2. Got it. Up to 36. And Eddie pulled it. Frustrated. Just not Eddie's round. Going to tap it in for 3 up to 40. On to hole 14. Dawson's putt off the wall and a terrible bounce. My putt missed Dawson's ball. Rolling down towards the hole. Needs a bounce here. Bounces away from the hole, but we'll take it. Steven going to the right of Dawson's ball. Gets a good bounce. Needs to go right. And ends up right next to me. Eddie plays it up the slope. This one on a good line. Needs to break to the right. What a putt from Eddie. Dawson. Second putt here off the wall. Good putt from Dawson. Eddie going to tap his in for 2 up to 42. My putt here for 2. Lipped out. Oh my. Gonna tap it in for my 3 up to 37. Steven, a chance to get within 2 here in his putt. Lips out on the other side. Gonna tap it in for his 3 up to 39. Dawson for his 3. Perfect speed up to 42. Up to 40. Down 3. On to hole 15. 4 holes to play. Eddie's putt goes in. Can he find it for a hole in 1? No, rolls out slowly. Good try there. Dawson. His putt rolling down. Misses the hole. And falls off to the left there. My putt. Tried ripping this one up the right side. Rolling around. And stays there. Steven trying to play it off the left wall. Works well, but hit the wall on the right there. And stayed next to Dawson. Dawson here for his 2. Left it short. Going to tap it in for 3 up to 43. Anything can happen on the last 3 holes. Hole 18, a crazy hole. And Steven missed his as well. Going to tap it in up to 42. My putt to take a 3-shot lead. Got it to go up to 39. And Eddie here for his 2. Got it up to 44 within 5. You never know. On to hole 16. Such a cool hole here. Eddie's putt just misses to the right and stays up by the hole. My putt off to the right, needs to slow down and rolls over the green. What a mistake there. Dawson. His putt right of the hole and rolls over as well. Oh no. Steven. His putt on a good line, needs to go left. Breaking to the right, perfect speed. Gonna have a tap in for his 2. Lipped it in up to 44. Eddie rolls it in for his 2 up to 46. Dawson just gets it up. My putt here for 2. Rolls up a back down. Not enough speed. Now hitting 3. My third putt. Missed it. Needs to slow down. And it does. Now for 4. Rolled it in my lead. Down to 1 over Steven. Eddie within 3. Dawson within 3 as well. On to hole 17. Eddie's putt here. Off the big rock there. Rolling around to the right. Gonna have a long second putt. Steven. His putt. Bouncing around. Could not get the bounce. Dawson. His putt here. Rolling over by Steven. Up against the back wall. My putt. Off the wall. Rolling over by Dawson. Now Eddie. Gonna be a long second putt here. Eddie for his 2. Pulled it. Not happy. My putt. On a good line. And comes up short. Just didn't want to go. Gonna tap it in for my 3. Steven with a chance to tie it up here. Dawson. Lips out for his 2. Steven. His putt here. Rolls it in. We are now tied. Steven just made up 3 shots in 2 holes there. Dawson in for 3. Down 3. And Eddie, same with Eddie up to 49. On to hole 18. Tricky hole here. Steven's tee shot. Gets over, but rolling down to the left. And up against the wall. My putt. Rolling up the right side. Gets over. Rolling down to the left as well. Wow, Eddie calling a hole-in-one here. Rips it. And jumps out of play into the sand. Dawson. His putt gets over and stays on the green. Most likely a third place finish here for Dawson. But Eddie here bounces up into there. Going to be a tricky third putt in the dried out pond. Eddie's third putt bouncing around and has a look for 4 now. Dawson for his 2. Misses it. Gonna tap it in for his 3. A 52 for Dawson in a third place finish. Eddie for his 4. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for 5 up to 54. Last place for Eddie. It all comes down to this between Steven and I. Steven's putt here leaves it well short. Oh no. My putt for 2. Needs to break for the win. No, lips out and rolls by. Still a putt off here. Steven for his 3. Rolls it in, putting the pressure on me here. My putt. Got it to go. We are heading to a playoff to decide the champ between Steven and I. Who's going to win? Playing hole 18 again. My putt gets over. Gets a great bounce towards the hole. And that might do it. Steven. His putt needs to get over. Bounces back down to the left. And going towards the same spot he was in before. He had this putt before. He knows what it does. And his putt ripped it. Needs a bounce. Gets one. But not going to find it, so I have a chance to win here. We're both looking for our first win this season. Steven in for 3, and my putt here for the win. On the way, and left it short. Unbelievable. Going to tap it in for my 3. On to the second playoff hole. Sudden death playoff. First one to win the hole. Wins the tournament, and my putt here. Not going to get over. Rolling down. Wow. Into the hazard it goes. Steven. His putt needs to go. Bounces up. Gets over. Wow. Good break for Steven there. My putt here for 2. Needs a bounce. Gets one. And no, could not find it. Steven for the win. On the way, and no, lips out, rolls right over the edge. Gonna try and tap it in for his 3 here, and he got it. So close. My putt to force another playoff. Got it. On to another playoff hole. Steven leading us off. His putt here gets over and stays there. My putt. It's a good bounce over, but down to the left. Keeps on rolling. And right where Steven's been before. My putt here. Off the pin. And no good. Gonna tap it in here for my 3. Steven with a putt to win this tournament. Steven's putt here on a good line, tracking, lips it in. Wow, what an ending. Steven, your champ. Make sure to like and subscribe.